Okay, first grade. So this week in math, we are going to try something a little bit different. We're going to do some games. We have finished all of the curriculum that we have to get done. Now we're still going to work on stuff and I'm still going to take grades because I still have some kids that are having trouble with time and a couple with money. And I need to make sure you can still add fast those numbers that aren't very high, under 20. So we're still going to be working on that. But today we're going to play a game. So you need to find the tower grab in your packet, and you are going to need your Unifix cubes, and you need to break them apart today. Now, the best way to play this is to grab a friend, and they can grab a handful, and you can grab a handful. But I'm by myself right now in this room, so I am going to play left hand versus right hand, okay? All right, and I've already done this to make sure. I cannot fit all of my Unifix cubes in my hands. So if you, I'm assuming your hands are tinier than mine, so you should not be able to grab all of these cubes. I still have two. Even if I grab my biggest handful, I still have two on my table, okay? So hopefully this will work for you. Now, and it doesn't matter if you play with a grown-up, because in the end, at the end of each round, we're going to flip a coin to see if the bigger number or the smaller number wins. Okay. All right, so mix them up. Everybody go for a grab. Parent, friend, sibling, or you can do left and right hand. And grab a handful. Now remember, you don't necessarily need the most, because we're going to decide who is the winner next. So I have my left hand, and I know that's on your right, but this is my left hand, and here's my right hand. So I'm going to build my towers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, they were tied. So I could write 7 and 7 on there, and that's a tie. So I hope next time somebody gets something different. Okay, 7 and 7. Nobody wins. Remember in tic-tac-toe, we called that a cat game. I think we talked about that one time. All right, so then we're going to do it again, and this time let's make sure they grab different. So one of my hands is just going to grab a couple. One of my hands is going to be full. So my right hand this time is hoping that the lower number wins. Okay, so I've got 4 and 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have a 6 and a 4. Now to see which one wins, I'm going to flip one of my coins, and it's not a real quarter, it's the one from my bag that I sent home with you. So if it's heads, I'm going to write this down so I don't get these mixed up. If it's heads, the longer one wins. If it's tails, the short one wins. Okay, here we go. Ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. It was heads. That was not really a flip, but we'll count it. So that means the longer tower, the taller tower wins. So my 6 wins this time. Okay. So after each round, you're going to flip a coin. It only has 3 rounds, so this game's pretty fast. If you and a parent are having a good time, or you and a sibling, you can flip it over and draw some more boxes and play again. All right. So when you're finished with your paper, let's see. Make sure you tell us who the winner is at the bottom. And the winner is, because if you're like me, or if your parents are like me, I do not let Carson win. If I win fair and square, I win fair and square. So hopefully your parents are that way too. All right, first grade. Have fun with this game today.